The Joe Rogan interview with Poilievre dropped yesterday, and within hours it was already approaching 1 million views. After watching it, I have to say it wasn't what I expected. What really stood out to me today was all the commentary after. People saying you had to watch it, and others saying, don't worry, I watched it so you don't have to. And I actually found that really interesting. I also saw comments suggesting that maybe women wouldn't find it engaging because of the kettlebell and the Muay Thai references. And I honestly wondered why. And I don't think we should be deciding what women will or won't be interested in. As a strong, independent woman who works out daily and someone who has earned 2 belts in Muay Thai, I actually really connected with those references. Especially when you're talking about Joe Rogan, one of the biggest podcasters in the world, with over 17 to 18 million subscribers on YouTube alone, and a massive global audience beyond that. So to suggest that women wouldn't find it interesting didn't really make sense to me. And honestly, now I kind of want one of those Canadian-made kettlebells. And no matter what your politics are, I think this was good for Canada. This isn't about politics for me. It's about what Canada can become again if we allow it. I'm a proud Canadian. I've worked with clients from the United States for years, and I really want to see our relationship improve. Tariffs worked out, borders open, and businesses flowing again. We need to move away from fear-based messaging and start focusing on building, growing, and strengthening our country. I grew up in Cape Breton. My grandfather was a manager at the B6 and 26 coal mines in Glace Bay. Years later, I took my boys back to the Miners Museum. One of the tour guides, a retired coal miner, asked my grandfather's name, and it turned out he had worked under him, and the entire tour changed. It became real stories about the work, the people, the disasters, the recovery, and the level of respect he had for my grandfather. You could feel it. I only wish I had recorded it, because the whole group was captivated, and so were my boys. My dad also worked in Fort McMurray for years, traveling back and forth to support our family. And that hard work paid for our home, our education, and gave us a really good life. And I've also seen what happens when those industries disappear. Can you imagine a truly prosperous Canada again, with thriving industry, great paying jobs, and businesses coming back because we're open for business? A place where people can actually afford to live, raise their families, and build a future. I remember what that felt like, and I really hope we get it back there again soon. And right now, we definitely need more hope. So I'm curious if you watched the interview, and what did you think? And honestly, I think Joe Rogan would be very welcome here in Canada.